The new year brings a significant development. Bulgaria has officially adopted the euro, gradually replacing the lev after many years as the national currency. This transition follows a period of preparation and negotiation, as Bulgaria moves toward deeper economic and political integration with the European Union. In Sofia and throughout the country, ATMs now provide euro notes, marking a visible change that is present in daily life. Dual pricing is now required in all shops to support the transition, allowing citizens to compare prices and become familiar with the new currency. This change represents a step toward closer alignment with Europe, reflecting Bulgaria's intention to participate in shared values and a collective future. Officials describe the move as a means to promote stability and economic growth, with the aim of attracting investment and strengthening Bulgaria's role within the EU. Prime Minister Petkov referred to this as a new chapter for Bulgaria, highlighting both the sense of pride and the responsibilities associated with this decision. The fixed conversion rate, 1.95583 levs to €1, now underpins all transactions, providing consistency for businesses and consumers. Public opinion varies. Some express optimism about the future, while others are cautious, considering the potential effects on prices and wages. Many younger citizens view the change as an opportunity for increased mobility and employment options across Europe, while others remain uncertain, weighing the benefits of European integration against concerns about rising costs and the transition from a familiar national symbol. For the European Union, Bulgaria's adoption of the euro is seen as a continuation of integration, contributing to the union's cohesion. EU officials have acknowledged Bulgaria's efforts to meet economic requirements, noting progress in reforms and fiscal management. The ongoing challenge will be to address public expectations and ensure that the advantages of euro adoption are broadly shared. International observers are monitoring the process, interested in whether Bulgaria's experience will offer insights for other countries considering similar steps. Banks have extended their hours to assist citizens in exchanging levs for euros, with staff available to provide guidance and answer questions. News outlets are providing information about the conversion process, offering practical advice to support a smooth adjustment. The transition is evident throughout the country, and its effectiveness will depend on public confidence and Bulgaria's ongoing integration with Europe. The government continues to oversee the process, aiming to ensure a steady transition and to respond to any concerns that may arise. Bulgaria is now more closely connected to Europe, beginning a new phase as part of the broader European community. Bulgaria's path toward the euro began with its accession to the European Union in 2007, an event that marked a significant milestone for the country. The process that followed was gradual, involving a series of developments and adjustments for the nation. The global financial crisis and subsequent Eurozone challenges introduced additional complexities, extending Bulgaria's timeline for euro adoption. Bulgaria addressed persistent inflation and worked to demonstrate the lev's stability, eventually joining the ERM2 mechanism in 2020, a necessary step toward adopting the euro. Political requirements were also significant. The European Union emphasized the importance of progress in combating corruption and strengthening the rule of law, prompting Bulgaria to implement a range of reforms. Over several years, Bulgaria undertook determined reforms and maintained close cooperation with EU institutions to meet the established criteria for Eurozone membership. Renewed political commitment in Sofia, along with a supportive geopolitical environment, elevated euro adoption as a national objective. Successive governments prioritized euro adoption, focusing on meeting economic targets and building confidence among citizens and European partners. In mid-2025, following a period of preparation, the European Council and the European Central Bank approved Bulgaria's entry into the Eurozone. Bulgaria's transition to the euro was completed, marking a new phase in the country's economic integration with Europe. The euro is now in use across Bulgaria, reflecting the country's evolving role within the European Union and the broader European community. For many Bulgarians, particularly younger and urban residents, the introduction of the euro is viewed as a step toward a more stable future. The removal of currency conversion fees is expected to make travel, work and study within the EU more convenient. Businesses anticipate that euro adoption will facilitate trade and enhance competitiveness by eliminating exchange rate risks. Membership in the Eurozone is regarded as an opportunity to attract foreign investment, which could support job creation and technological advancement. There is an expectation that Eurozone fiscal standards will encourage improved governance and financial discipline. Many hope these changes will contribute to better public services and a gradual rise in living standards. The euro also represents a transition from previous economic challenges, including the hyperinflation experienced in the 1990s. Eurozone membership is seen as a means of strengthening Bulgaria's economic ties with the rest of Europe. For many, full EU membership provides a sense of stability and integration. Adopting the euro is widely interpreted as a clear indication of Bulgaria's commitment to a European future. While there is celebration, many Bulgarians express concern about the potential for rising prices. There is a common expectation that some businesses may round up prices during the transition, which could affect pensioners and low-income families. Older generations, having experienced previous periods of economic instability, are particularly cautious about changes to the national currency. Some citizens are also mindful of the shift in monetary policy to the European Central Bank and the implications for national economic decision-making. The process of transition presents challenges, especially for older individuals, who may find the change complex. The government's task is to foster understanding and ensure that all citizens are supported throughout the transition. The benefits of adopting the euro will depend on how effectively these concerns are addressed. The transition from lev to euro is a significant logistical process, implemented in well-structured phases. Each aspect, from the design of new banknotes to the distribution of coins, is carefully organized to support a smooth adjustment for Bulgaria's population. For a month, both currencies are accepted: levs for payments, euros for change, while shops display prices in both. This dual system is intended to help people adapt gradually, allowing time to become familiar with the new currency in daily transactions. Banks convert accounts and recalibrate ATMs, while retailers update cash registers and train staff. IT teams work to update software and security systems, ensuring euro transactions are processed reliably. Small businesses encounter particular challenges, managing two currencies and maintaining sufficient euro change. Shopkeepers are attentive to accuracy and the availability of euro coins during busy periods. After January 31, only the euro will be accepted for payments, but levs can still be exchanged at banks and the National Bank for several months. This extended period is designed to provide reassurance and flexibility. The long-term exchange policy supports public confidence. It assures citizens, including the elderly, that their savings remain secure and accessible. Some initial difficulties are expected. Shops may experience challenges with euro change, and dual pricing can cause confusion. Customers may need time to adjust to the new system at the register. Authorities monitor for price rounding and provide hotlines for consumer feedback. Oversight is in place to discourage unfair pricing practices during the transition. The transition relies on clear communication, effective problem-solving, and consistent oversight. Public updates and accessible feedback channels help address concerns as they arise. The government's role is to address issues and provide reassurance. Their response to challenges will influence public perception of the process. The technical rollout is only one aspect. Public trust is equally important. Establishing confidence in the euro is as significant as the logistical preparations. Bulgaria's transition to the euro will be evaluated by the effectiveness of these early stages. The initial weeks will influence the country's experience in the Eurozone, marking an important period for Bulgaria. Bulgaria's entry into the Eurozone takes place during a period of political transition and evolving public confidence in institutions. A series of elections and shifting coalitions have contributed to public skepticism and ongoing demonstrations. Some citizens remain uncertain about official assurances regarding price stability and economic benefits, which adds complexity to the transition. Political differences have led the euro to represent broader cultural and ideological discussions. Supporters of European integration view the euro as a step toward modernization, while nationalist groups express concerns about national sovereignty. This divergence of perspectives can make constructive dialogue more challenging and may affect the pace of reform and communication. For Bulgaria, fostering trust is an important part of the process, alongside the adoption of the new currency. Bulgaria's discussion about the euro is influenced by a significant amount of online information, some of which is connected to foreign sources. Claims regarding devalued savings, inflation, and national sovereignty circulate widely on social media platforms. Observers note that certain foreign interests, including Russian actors, may seek to influence public perception and EU cohesion. Limited media literacy and skepticism toward institutions can make it easier for such narratives to take hold. In response, the government has initiated information campaigns and collaborated with fact-checking organizations, though challenges remain. Public opinion continues to evolve, and its direction will influence the euro's introduction. Addressing disinformation is an important part of the transition process. Bulgaria's experience with the euro will depend on a well-informed and engaged public. While concerns exist, several sectors are positioned to benefit from the adoption of the euro. Exporters are likely to experience more stable pricing and the removal of exchange rate risk, which may enhance competitiveness. The tourism sector could see growth, as Eurozone visitors may find Bulgaria more accessible and transactions more transparent. Remittances from abroad are expected to become more straightforward and cost-effective, providing support to many households. Remote workers and businesses may benefit from simplified cross-border transactions. The government could reduce borrowing costs, potentially making more funds available for public investment. These advantages, however, are contingent on prudent fiscal management and ongoing reforms. The euro presents an opportunity for Bulgaria, provided it is approached with careful planning. Adopting the euro marks a significant step for Bulgaria and represents the start of a new phase. The new currency brings potential for stability and growth, though meaningful progress will depend on ongoing reforms and effective leadership. Addressing public concerns, particularly regarding prices, will require clear communication and careful monitoring. Continued efforts to reduce corruption, strengthen public administration, and invest in education and innovation remain important. The euro may highlight both Bulgaria's strengths and its challenges. Without reform, progress could be limited. Bulgaria's decision to join the Eurozone reflects its commitment to Europe, and the next steps will be crucial. Both leadership and civic engagement will play a role in shaping a fair and competitive society. If managed well, the euro could serve as a catalyst for Bulgaria's continued development. Bulgaria's future will be shaped by its choices, as the world observes its progress.